I was thinking about AI again, and I keep hearing that it might run out of electricity before it runs out of ideas.
You picked a calm topic for a calm night, but yes, the electricity question is real and worth clear answers.
I can feel the worry in the news, yet I do not know what is signal and what is noise.
Let us sort it out step by step, and we will keep every point simple and specific.
First, what exactly in AI uses so much power, because I only picture code on a screen?
Most of the power sits inside data centers, where racks of processors crunch numbers around the clock.
So the room is full of computers and they all eat power together.
That is right, and the heat from those processors is intense, so cooling also draws power.
I saw PUE on a chart, and I did not know what it meant.
PUE means power usage effectiveness, and it compares total facility power to the power used just by the IT hardware.
A lower PUE sounds great, but can total power still grow anyway?
Yes, because even with good efficiency, the number of processors and the workload can grow faster than the savings.
What makes workloads grow that fast? Because the apps look the same to me.
Training very large models, serving millions of requests, and moving data at high speed all add up quickly.
Then the next question is whether the grid can keep pace with that mountain of demand.
The grid can keep up if we build the right supply, upgrade the wires, and use power more wisely.
Upgrading wires sounds boring, but people keep bringing it up like a magic tea.
It is not magic, but it is necessary, because clean power often sits far from cities, and you need transmission to bring it in.
So bottlenecks are not only at the power plant, but also on the path to the city.
Exactly, and queues to connect new projects can be long, which delays clean power reaching the load.
If the grid is slow to grow, do companies look for their own solutions?
They do, and long-term contracts for firm and clean power are one tool that keeps a data center running without guesswork.
By firm you mean power that does not drift with the weather.
Yes, and nuclear and geothermal are two firm sources that people are revisiting with fresh eyes.
I want to start with nuclear because it scares many friends, and it also sounds powerful and steady.
Nuclear plants produce steady output day and night, and that steadiness helps a grid handle constant digital loads.
Are we talking about only old giant plants, or are there newer options as well?
Both exist, because large reactors still operate, and smaller designs aim to be modular and faster to deploy.
Smaller designs sound friendly, but do they exist on the ground yet?
Some designs have approvals and investors, but construction and delivery still take time and careful planning.
Time seems like the hard part, because AI demand grows even when concrete is still wet.
That is why people pair near-term steps like efficiency and better siting with long-term bets like new nuclear.
What is a near-term step that is not fancy but helps right away?
Liquid cooling can cut waste in the building, and placing data centers close to existing substations can reduce delays.
You mentioned siting, and I want to understand how location changes the math.
If you build on a site with strong grid access or near a steady power plant, you save years of permits and lines.
That makes sense, and I also heard of people matching power hour by hour to claim real progress.
Hour-by-hour matching pushes buyers towards steady sources and storage, which keeps the claims honest and useful.
Let me ask about geothermal now, because I know almost nothing about it.
Conventional geothermal taps hot water or steam in the ground to spin a turbine, and it can run steadily.
What happens in places without natural steam fields?
Enhanced Geothermal tries to create flow in hot rock by drilling, which can unlock steady heat in more regions.
Is that ready for large scale, or is it still in early stages?
It is moving from pilots towards scale, and each project teaches better drilling, better flow, and better monitoring.
I like the idea of steady power that does not care if the wind drops or the sun sets.
That steady flow makes it easier to serve AI at night during storms and during winter demand spikes.
What about water use? Because cooling and steam both make people worry about local resources.
Modern designs focus on using less water, recycling it, and choosing sites where supply is not stressed.
Do communities get jobs and taxes in return for the noise and the trucks?
Good projects make that trade fair with training, stable jobs, and open data about noise and traffic.
I want to step back and ask what a balanced plan looks like for the next decade.
Start with efficiency and better software scheduling, then add storage and renewables and layer steady nuclear and geothermal.
Software scheduling sounds abstract, so could you give a clear example?
You can run flexible tasks when the grid is green and cheap and save the tight tasks for the steady hours.
So training jobs wait for good windows and live services sit on steady power.
Yes, and you can shift location as well, using power where it is ready rather than where land happens to be cheap.
Earlier you said contracts matter as much as wires, and I want to hear why.
A long contract gives a plant revenue certainty, and it gives a data center confidence that the lights stay on.
Would you say contracts can change which plants get built?
They can, because firm buyers lower risk, and lower risk attracts capital and talent.
I feel the shape now, but I need you to explain the three big paths in plain words.
Path 1 is efficiency only, which helps but usually fails to cover growth.
That sounds like jogging on a treadmill because you move but do not catch up.
Path 2 adds renewables and storage plus better planning, which gets you closer, but can still be tight during peaks.
So it works in many hours and still slips in a few tough hours.
Path 3 brings firm clean power on top of the other steps, which keeps service steady even when the wind falls or the sun sets.
That is the plan most people seem to want when they gain experience with real loads.
Experience makes people pragmatic because outages are not only costly, but also damaging to trust.
I would like to know how much local opposition changes schedules in the real world.
It can slow projects if developers rush or hide details, but early trust building shortens timelines by avoiding conflict.
Trust building in practice means what exactly?
It means open town halls, clear maps, plain language reports, job plans, and simple ways for residents to raise issues.
Please talk about the fear of nuclear waste without using jargon.
Waste exists and needs safe long-term storage, and real programs track it and isolate it, and the public deserves clear data updates.
So the answer is not to wave it away, but to manage it and show the data often.
Yes, and steady reporting builds a record that outlives any one manager.
Some friends say nuclear is always late and always over budget, and they point to a few projects.
It is true that some builds went late and over budget, yet lessons learned can cut risk when teams standardize and plan better.
If small reactors arrive, how will that change the picture for data centers?
Smaller units could line up with campus-scale loads and expand in steps, but they still need factories, sites, and trained crews.
So the story is careful progress and not a miracle switch.
Exactly, and the steady gains add up if we start early and stick to clear milestones.
Tell me one thing most people miss when they talk about cooling.
They miss how airflow fights density and how liquids remove heat more directly with fewer fans and fewer energy losses.
Does that mean immersion tanks for every rack?
Not for every rack, but for very dense racks the method reduces noise and energy, and it supports stable service.
Noise reduction matters when centers sit near homes.
Yes, and good acoustic design, working hours for trucks, and buffers with trees all help daily life outside the fence.
I want to cover the fairness angle because people ask who pays for new lines.
Cost-sharing rules decide how much a region pays and how much a project pays, and fair rules keep plans from stalling.
Are the rules fixed forever once written?
No rules evolve with results, and regulators adjust them when they see delays or bad incentives.
Could you give me a picture of where geothermal fits in a typical mix?
Use geothermal to supply a clean and steady base, then stack wind, solar, and storage around it to cover swings.
What is the role of gas in this picture, because it feels like a taboo topic in some rooms?
Gas can cover emergencies and rare peaks today, and the goal is to reduce that role as firm, clean resources scale.
I hear people argue about water again, and I want to anchor the data.
Cooling designs can be air-based or liquid-based with low-loss loops, and reports should state liters per kilowatt-hour in public dashboards.
Dashboards feel honest because anyone can check them after a heat wave.
Public data turns rumors into numbers, and numbers make good policy possible.
Let us talk about training people because machines are useless without crews.
We need electricians, welders, drillers, operators, and control room staff, and we need to train them early.
Can community colleges carry that load with support?
They can if projects commit to study classes, paid apprenticeships, and clear hiring paths.
What about land use, because people worry about size and views?
Brownfield sites and existing industrial corridors reduce conflict, and they use land that already hosted heavy work.
I like the sound of reusing sites because it is tidy and respectful.
It also speeds permits and it lowers the need for long new lines across sensitive areas.
Please explain why 24/7 clean energy matters more than annual averages.
Annual averages can hide dirty hours, but hourly matching tells you whether your load was clean when it actually ran.
So hourly numbers match real life and not only a spreadsheet.
Yes, and buyers that follow hourly targets tend to support firm, clean projects and storage in the right places.
Is there a simple way to describe AI demand for a neighbor who is not technical?
Say that more people are asking smarter questions to larger models, and each answer takes energy in the same moment.
That sounds fair and not dramatic.
Clarity beats drama, and steady progress beats slogans.
We have covered the sources, the wires, and the people, so what would you put on a one-page plan?
1. Cut waste inside buildings with smarter cooling and better scheduling.
Go on with 2.
2. Pick sites with strong grid access and work with the local utility early.
Number 3.
3. Support new transmission that unlocks clean supply and explain the need with maps and data.
Number 4.
4. Sign long contracts that bring firm clean power to the region and give investors confidence.
Number 5.
5. Back geothermal where heat is strong and test enhanced methods where rock is hot but sealed.
Number 6.
6. Plan for nuclear where it fits, keep quality high, and communicate progress without hype.
Number 7.
7. Publish water, noise, and outage metrics so neighbors can see improvements over time.
Could we add an ethics line because people fear that power goes to the loudest buyer first?
The fair rule is to grow supply for everyone, protect reliability, and share benefits through jobs and tax relief.
This is the first time the whole picture feels calm and workable.
Calm plans survive contact with reality, while rush plans often fail at the first delay.
If you had to warn me about one common mistake, what would it be?
Do not assume a single technology will solve every hour, because diversity protects the grid.
If you had to tell me one bright spot that people overlook, what would it be?
Interconnection reform and better planning are dull on stage, but they unlock real projects and real power.
I also want to check a fear that AI will take power from homes on hot days.
Good planning sets priorities and reserves, and critical services come first, so comfort and safety remain protected.
How does storage fit in our set of tools after all of this talk?
Storage smooths short swings and supports frequency, and it pairs well with both variable and steady sources.
Do you see demand response helping as well?
Yes, flexible tasks can pause or move, and that frees room for life and health during peaks.
We have toured the issues and I feel less lost, but I want a clean recap.
Data centers use a lot of power, efficiency helps wires matter,
and firm clean power closes the gap.
The recap is short and strong, and I can repeat it to a friend without notes.
That is the goal, because simple truth travels farther than complicated slogans.
I will carry that line with me, boss.
You're always welcome to test new questions against steady facts.
Before we close, can you sketch a simple picture for next winter and the winter after that?
Expect more load, expect tighter peaks, and expect better results where planning and firm supply move early.
I appreciate the honesty and the lack of drama tonight.
Honesty lowers fear and gives room for action.
I should let you clean the counter and lock up soon.
Take your time and finish your ginger ale, and remember that steady progress is a habit.
I will, and I think I finally understand why people talk about grids and not only about chips.
Grids make every digital moment possible, and caring about them is a modern form of civic life.
Thank you for the lesson and the kind company.
Safe walk home, Claire, and bring your next question when it is ready.
Good night, boss, and thanks for another clear talk.
Good night, Claire, and good night to the room.
I will leave a small note on the napkin so I remember the key points tomorrow.
That is a fine habit, and I will polish the glasses and leave the lights low.
I will head out now and keep the plan simple and steady.
Rest well and keep your curiosity bright and patient.
I will see you soon and bring a new question about storage and cooling.
I will be here, and the music will be gentle and the answers will be precise.
Thank you again for the clear map through the power story tonight.
Thank you for asking careful questions, because careful questions build good answers.
I am going now and I feel calm about this topic for the first time.
Good night, Claire.
Good night, boss. It is late and I should go, but I just realized I left my wallet at home. This is a bit awkward and I need help because I cannot pay for my ginger ale tonight. Would you be kind and cover my ginger ale, dear neighbor at the counter? I know you have been listening all evening, and if any of this helped even a little, please say yes. Thank you so much, and you can use the QR code at the bottom right or the link in the description. Please also tap like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a short comment. You will find links in the description to other series that live in a very different world. I am grateful for your kindness, and I wish you a gentle night, and I will see you soon.